I hate the Sally Gardens. I'm never one to shy away from a bit of controversy, so I'm going to say it straight out here. The Sally Gardens is a stupid tune in G. It's much better in D. But if you learn it in D and you go to a session, you won't be able to play it because everybody plays it in the stupid key of G. I recently did a video on Facebook with friends of mine, Stevie Dunn and his son, and people really liked it. So much so that they asked me to do a transcription of the way that we played it together here in the house. So I've done that, and then I said, well, you know what, I might as well teach the whole tune because that version has lots of... Now, before we go filling it full of triplets, we gotta learn the simple tune. Shout out to that one person that keeps on commenting in my videos about how I do too many triplets. Thank you, the algorithm needs every comment it can get. The simple version of this is going to be on irishbanjolessons.com with the pick and directions, which are important because this is one of these digga tunes that kind of goes back and over. I always think of button accordion players, and for some reason this tune seems to want to go diddle 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 dum. Sally Gardens is actually quite a great tune. I think it's just one of those like deeply hackneyed Irish tunes that has been played so much that playing it in the key of D feels like a fresh take. So here's a kind of an ornamented version of the Sally Gardens. Maybe you're wondering what the purpose of all of this is. Well, it's all about the rhythm. So what we want to avoid at all costs is typewriter rhythm. Right, the key of G creates quite a few challenges for banjo, for me at any rate, because we're often stretching between fret 5 and 2, so that we have this G, B, the arpeggio of G. So there's more of this closed position going on. And in order to not end up with that short, sharp staccato sound that we want to get rid of, we're going to have to stretch a little bit to hold on the notes. Even little things by just holding this B or this G on. Can you hear that continuing to ring? Keep the B in place, lift off and come up to the D. And that B will continue to sustain through. Now these are really small details, but the small details matter. Here's another bit. We're going D, B, E. So in order to play the B note on fret 2 and the open E, you got to make sure that that index finger is nice and high. Classic moment that I talk about a lot. Hold this D note down, fret 5, and we come on. So the D rings through the E, F sharp, G. You can still hear that D sustaining through. maybe I don't like the second part because I just don't like high Bs. They're too much work. Now, here's the deal. If we're going to have the ring finger on D, middle finger is going to be on G, you want to do the little switcheroo of putting your index on G on fret 3. And it's just going to make going up for the B a lot easier. When we hit the high A, I'm going to jump right up entirely, bringing my middle finger onto the high A. So this is just the positional switch that we've talked about in a lot of other videos. It just makes accommodating that high B and those up and down notes a little easier to get around the fretboard. I'm in danger of starting to enjoy myself. So here's a slow version with chords and some simple ornamentation. Again, you want to learn the simple notes for this, head to Patreon, Enda Scahill Banjo, or straight to irishbanjolessons.com, where you can learn everything you need to know about holding the pick, placing the banjo, the absolute fundamentals. See, it's actually a great tune. Now, if you learn it all off in G and you want to try something new, learn it in the key of D. I love it in D. It's fresh, it's new, it's a little bit different. Now, just for the absolute crack, here's one version that is a little bit like what I played with Finian and his dad, Stevie. Stevie's a fantastic banjo player, by the way. He has a great album live at the Cross Keys. You should definitely check it out. There you go. That's the Sally Gardens. If you want to learn all of this and a whole bunch more, head on over to irishbanjolessons.com. Thanks for watching.